Good morning, my dear students. As you know that we have completed chapter 1, that is natural numbers and whole numbers. Now let us move on to chapter number 2, factors and multiples. Let us recall some definitions first. First definition is multiples. So if I give you a number, say 5, so tell me the multiples of 5. What are its multiples? How can you find? Yes, you have to just recite the table of 5. That means the first multiple is 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. Second multiple is 5 multiplied by 2, 10. Third multiple you can find out by 5 multiplied by 3, that is 15, and so on. Okay? So we have, for getting multiples of a number, we recite the multiplication table of that number. For example, you can take this example as multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, and so on. So you will just write down the table of 4. Okay. And as you can see, you can find as many multiples as you want. Okay. Now move on to the definition of factors. What are the factors? Suppose I give you a number, say 12. How can you find its factors? Let us see in table of which numbers does 12 come. Okay. It will be 1. 1 multiplied by 12 is 12. Okay. Next, 12 will come in table of 2. Right? 2 6 are 12. Then it also comes in table of 3. 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. Right? 4 is done. Right? 4 here. 3 multiplied by 4 and 4 multiplied by 3 is the same thing. Okay. Next is 5. 5 is not. Next 6. Yes, 6 to ja 12. And then it will be 12. It will not come in table of 7 or 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. And then again 12 multiplied by 1 is 12. So we have done. So these all numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. These all are the factors of 12. Okay. So see its definition. A factor of a number divides the number exactly. As in the example we discussed, these all numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 divides 12 exactly. Means with no remainder. The remainder is 0 here. For example, the factors of 12 are, as we discussed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. The number of factors of a number is finite. Okay. Finite means you can count these factors. Okay. And the multiples of a number are infinite. Means you cannot count. You can find as many multiples as you want. Okay. Now move on to the definition of prime number. First of all, understand what is prime number. Suppose we take a number 3. Prime number is a number which is only divisible by 1 and the number itself. Okay. Divisible by 1 and the number itself. We have taken the number 3. Okay. prime number is not divisible by any other number. As you can see, 3 will not come in table of any other number. It is only divisible by 1 and 3. That means it comes only in table of 1 and 3. So 3 is a prime number. Okay. So a number which has only two different factors, 1 and the number itself, is called the prime number. For example, 2, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Okay. Now move on to the definition of composite number. Understand it with an example. Composite numbers are those numbers which are divisible by more than two numbers, or which have more than two factors other than 1 and the number itself. Suppose you have number 4. Understand it with the example of 4. How many factors does 4 have? In table of which numbers does 4 come? 1, 2 and 4. There are no other numbers which divides 4 exactly. Right? It means 4 has factors other than 1 and itself. Right? It has 2 also as its factor. So it means it has more than 2 factors. So 4 is a composite number. So a number which has more than 2 different factors is called composite number. For example, 4, 6, 8, 9 and so on. These all are composite numbers. Okay. These 4 definitions of multiples, factors, prime number and composite number you have studied in your earlier class also, in class 5. Okay. There are some points that you have to keep in your mind. As you know, 1 divides every number exactly, right? That is, each number comes in table of 1, right? That is 12 1 ja 12, or 6 1 ja 6, or 5 1 ja 5. Okay, it means 1 is a factor of every number, right? In similar way, every number is a factor of itself. As you can see in this example, here 12 is a factor of 12, right? It means 12 divides 12 exactly, right? In similar way as 6 divides 6 exactly, so 6 is also a factor of 6. Okay. So 1 is a factor of every number and every number is a factor of itself. Okay. Now we will discuss some more definitions. Twin prime numbers. Discuss it with example. Okay. First of all, tell me prime numbers, all the prime numbers. Prime number starts from 2, right? Remember, 1 is not a prime number. Okay. And I can write here, 1 is not a prime number. And also 1 is not a composite number. Okay, remember it. So prime number starts from 2. Sorry, that means 2 is the smallest prime number. Okay, next prime number is 3. Next 5. You know that. Next 7. Right? Next is 11. Then 13. Then 17. Then 19. Then 23. And then 29 and so on. You can write as many as you want. Okay. So twin prime numbers are 2 prime numbers. Twin means 2. Okay. Remember it. You have to take twin prime numbers in pairs. Okay. So twin prime numbers are two prime numbers whose difference is 2, जिनका difference 2 हो. Okay, check for first two prime numbers, 2 and 3. Difference of 2 and 3 is 1. So 2 and 3 is not a twin prime number. It is not a twin prime number. Okay. Move on to the next pair, 3 and 5. Check for their difference. Difference is 2, right? So yes, 3 and 5 are twin prime numbers. Okay. Move on to next pair, 5 and 7. Yes, their difference is 2. So 5 and 7 is also a twin prime number. Next, 7 and 11. Difference is 4. 7, 11 are not twin prime numbers. Next is 11 and 13. Their difference is 2. Right? 13 minus 11 is 2. So yes, 11 and 13 are twin prime numbers. And you can check for other prime numbers also. Okay? So see to its definition. Two prime numbers whose difference is 2 are called twin prime numbers. For example, 5 and 3. Another example you can take 11 and 13. Okay? Move on to next definition, co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers are those numbers or two numbers which have only one as a common factor. Okay, as in twin prime numbers you have taken two numbers at a time. Similarly, in co-prime numbers you will take two numbers. Two numbers are co-prime if they have only one as a common factor. For example, this we will understand with an example. Say 4 and 9. Write down the factors of 4. Factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4. That is, write down the numbers in tables of which 4 comes. Okay. Similarly, factors of 9 are 1, 3 and 9. Okay. Now see here, the only common factor here is 1. Okay, 1 is common in both, right? So 4 and 9 are co-prime numbers as they have only 1 as the common factor. So two numbers are said to be co-prime when they have only 1 as common factor. For example, 3 and 5, 19 and 20, and as we discussed, 4 and 9. Okay, so today we have discussed some definitions. I hope you have understood these definitions. These definitions you will get in PDF form also. Okay, attached with this session. Okay, so bye bye, take care.